welcome to your December pick a card reading. So we'll get some predictions and see what's going to be happening for you in the month of December. I can't believe it's already December now. It's crazy. I'm going to be using the Yuletide Tarot as well as the Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle. I'll get one card of the Oracle at the end. But I'm going to be pulling from the Yuletide Tarot first. And hopefully this is just going to be kind of a quick overview just to see what might be happening in the month of December for you. I will go ahead and put the thumbnail up right now so you can see it, and feel free to pick more than one pile if you feel drawn to more than one pile. Let's go ahead and jump right in and see what the cards have to say. Hello, pile number one. Let's go ahead and jump right into your reading and see what the cards have to say for you. Again, I'm going to be pulling from the Yuletide Tarot. I'm sad that I can only use this pretty much at the end of the year because it's such a beautiful deck. But yeah, I was glad to get it out. I'm also going to be starting a tarot miss, kind of like Vlogmas, but it's tarot. Each day up, starting December 1st all the way up to December 25th, and each day it's going to have a different tarot theme. So I will get to use these cards more. I may be using my Christmas elf. I have the green edition. I'm going to be using those cards, and of course the Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump right in. Spirit, what messages do you have for pile number one for their December? I'm going to get 6 cards. So first up we've got Strength, which is a Leo energy. Then we've got the Three of Gifts, which is the Three of Pentacles. The List, which is Judgment. Also the names Emma, Robert, Charles, Myrtle, Cassie, Edward, Aaron, Christopher, or which is spelled differently because this is like, I don't know if the guy who made this is, the person who made this is like, that's his name on here, but I don't know if that's like Norwegian or something like that, but yeah. Marjorie, Thomas, and Barbara. So I don't know if those names are significant in some way, but they are on there. Okay, what else, Spirit? So that's Judgment, which is Scorpio energy. And last but not least, okay, we've also got Six of Good Cheer, which is the Six of Cups. We've got the Two of Good Cheer, Two of Cups, okay. And then we've got Father Christmas, which is the Hermit in this deck. Virgo energy. Make sure everything is in focus. Okay. So for a lot of you, I've seen a lot of good news for you actually in the month of December, especially with the list here. I feel like with Judgment in general, it's like possibly getting a second chance at something. So for a lot of you, this could be a project you've been working on. If you look at the Three of Pentacles, you can see that she's actually working on a project here. And typically, Three of Pentacles is like working in a team, collaborating on something, but it can also be about standing out for what it is you do. And that can be some sort of specific skill or ability. So there could be something coming back around for you in the month of December where maybe you were working on something before, but you didn't finish it. And I think with Judgment here, you're getting that second chance, kind of that second wind, I guess, to actually finish what you started. And I think whatever this is with Strength here, you've got to kind of go within, find that like inner spark, the inner courage, and be more confident and courageous and put yourself out there. Now, for a lot of you, and I'm talking about coming back around, and we've got the Six of Cups here, which talks about, the past and being nostalgic. So there's definitely something coming full circle, or coming back around for you to have a second chance. And this could have just been something that was kind of dormant for a while with the Hermit here. It could be a project. It could be something like maybe you applied for a job months ago and you never heard back. And then suddenly that job is available again. It didn't work out with whoever they hired. Or they're contacting you and saying, hey, we saw your application and we've got another position open we think you might be good for. Something along those lines. Now, because we have the Two of Cups here, this could definitely be talking about love. So I'm seeing this two ways. For a lot of you, if you're not looking for love, that's the first thing that I was talking about. It's something coming back around as far as like a project. Two of Cups can also talk about like business partnership. So something with business and career coming back around. You're going to finish the project. You're going to get another offer or another chance to do something in the month of December and then finish it this time. For the rest of you, if you're involved with someone or you're hoping somebody's going to come back around, I do see them coming back around in December. So, maybe there's, it could be an ex, but it could just be somebody that, maybe it never got off the ground with. And you were hoping that they would come back around, or that, you two could kind of make amends. And I feel like this is somebody you haven't talked to in a while. It could have been somebody you haven't talked to in let's say 6 months to 6 to 9 months. Let's put it that way. That's what I'm feeling. 6 to 9 months. You haven't talked to them. I don't know that they ghosted you, but it could just be that you just kind of stopped talking to this person. You were hoping that something was going to work out, and nothing ever really panned out from this. So it just feels like they are coming back around. There's going to be a second chance where they want to make things work, where they're, feeling nostalgic, especially around the holidays. I mean, it is cuffing season, right? Especially around the holidays, and they might be feeling kind of lonely, and they want to, like I said, I keep hearing make amends. They want to come back around. This could have been somebody who was closed off. I'm picking that up. Somebody who, again, it doesn't feel like a ghosted energy. It doesn't feel that way. It just feels like maybe they didn't open up, and then you kind of reciprocated. Even though I know the Six of Pentacles isn't here, you reciprocated the same energy they were giving you. That's what it feels like. And if they weren't putting in the effort, neither were you. That's what I'm getting off of this. And it feels like this person, it's like you guys kind of just stopped talking to each other, and they're coming back around. It also feels like maybe some of you will be defensive if this person does come back around, or when they come back around. It does feel like some of you may actually be closed off to them, may be defensive, like, what do you haven't talked to you in 6 to 9 months or however long. What are you doing coming back around right now? And so I just feel like for a lot of you, you may be kind of turned off by this. For others of you, you might actually entertain it. Like, there might be some hopeful energy, because with the Hermit here, he's actually got the Star in the original Rider-Waite deck. The Star from the Star card is actually in his lantern. So, and the Star represents hope and healing and having faith in something. So there could be a bit of a hopeful energy around this person and their return, or this project, and you returning to this project. You might be feeling more hopeful or excited about something. I feel like some time has passed and you're ready to move forward, is what I'm getting. And I do feel like this might start some sort of new venture, whether that's in career and finances or it's in love. I feel like it's going to really kick off for you in the month of December. So let's go ahead and get your oracle card, finish off this reading. Okay, Spirit, what is pile number 1's oracle card for the month of December, please? What is the oracle card? You've got 2. So I'm going to go ahead. Okay. The first one is poinsettia, sorry. Number 27. It says, cast the shadows, scream silence at them, dear witch. What lurks inside transforms into the most beautiful of beauty. And then the second one is telling stories, number 38. What words so tender can be spoken so bravely unless they are true from the truest of words? Okay, so let me get the book and read to you what these mean. I just love this deck. It's so pretty. Okay. Often mistaken as flowers, poinsettias are shrubs native to Mexico. Despite growing all year long, you'll be hard-pressed to find one much past New Year's Day. They have become a symbol of beauty during the cold, wintry months. The bright red leaves, against an equally brilliant backdrop of green, makes them an easy choice to weave into Yule decor. But the vibrant crimson you see during Christmas is not their natural color. Poinsettias must remain in complete darkness for at least 12 hours a day over 5 days, a process called photoperiodism. There's an important lesson here. Poinsettias show us the way to finding beauty in dark places. You have pulled poinsettia because your hardships, mistakes, and shortcomings are your beauty in the darkness. You may feel called to hide them for a time where they will slowly morph into something new. When they are finally free to come to light, you will find your mistakes are stunning representations of your strength. Oh my god, we got the strength card too. And determination to succeed despite your past. Past 6 of Cups. This is exactly what the cards are talking about. But these parts of you cannot come to the light without your help. They must be recovered if they are to ever be admired in the light. I told you. What did I say about the star and the Hermit's lantern? This process is called shadow work, and when you are brave enough to enter the darkness, you will return wholly transformed. You are being guided to seek out your hidden parts. You may think others will judge you for things you've done. That is a natural feeling to have, but know this. Those parts have made you who you are. They give you character where others are hollow, and they've taught you lessons that have contributed to your growth. There is still so much to learn from these parts. Yeah, it's, like it's saying, a lot of your hardships and mistakes and shortcomings, you may feel called to hide them for a time. Kind of like the Hermit card here, where whatever wasn't working in the past, it's now coming to the light in December for you. Something is coming full circle, for sure. And with telling stories, it says, stories have been passed down through generations for millennia. Stories keep traditions alive, giving voice to loved ones past, and teaching us valuable lessons to carry into adulthood. One of these lessons is the power of speaking your truth and knowing where you come from. There is power in what you say, and when you have pulled telling stories, you are being guided to be mindful of the words you send out into the world. Are you using words to encourage or to hurt? Do you speak of yourself and others with kindness and compassion, or are the stories you tell full of low vibrational emotions like anger, jealousy, and sadness? Your words control more than you think. A compliment can change someone's day. An affirmation can remind you of a commitment you've made to yourself to change an outdated belief. And, of course, there are stories you tell about yourself. The words you say internally are even more important than the words you say out loud. This card guides you to speak to yourself with only self-love and self-worth. And that, pile number 1, is your reading, your predictions for December. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing to my channel, because like I said, I've got tarot mists coming up, and I would love for you to come back and be here for that. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Well, hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. So, like I said in the intro, I'm going to be pulling from the Yuletide Tarot, and then I'm going to get a oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle at the end of the reading, just to kind of tie it all together. But these are just going to be general messages. We'll see what comes out for you. It could be anything. It could be career and finances, it could be love, it could be anything else that I see that comes out. Alright. And let's go ahead and shuffle these oracle cards so they'll be ready at the end of the reading. And I was telling pile number 1 too that I'm going to be doing a tarot miss, which is basically, it's basically like a vlogmas but with tarot. So like every day starting December 1st all the way up to December 25th, I'm going to be posting a tarot miss video. Not vlogging myself, but it has to do with tarot. So I hope you will stick around for that. Subscribe, because yeah, I'll be doing that every single day. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump in. Spirit, what messages do you have for pile number 2? What does pile number 2 need to know about their December predictions? What's happening for pile number 2 in December, Spirit? What is happening for pile number 2 in December? Let's go ahead. We've got the Ace of Canes, which is the Ace of Swords. We'll focus. Come on. There we go. So, this is the Ace of Swords. Then we've got the Child, which is the Fool. Then we've got the King of Candles, which is the King of Wands, Leo energy. Okay, let's get 3 more. What else is happening for pile number 2, Spirit? In the month of December, we've got 2 of Good Cheer. This came out for pile number 1 too, so you may want to watch pile number 1 as well. This is the 2 of Cups. Oh, is somebody going to be spilling their guts to you? Oh, pile number 2. Okay. Could be this King of Wands. Let's see. What else? Oh, I think I'm right. We've got the Knight of Good Cheer, which is the Knight of Cups. Somebody's going for it. And we've got the 7 of Gifts, 7 of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Somebody's been patient long enough, and they're not going to be patient anymore. Interesting. Make sure I've got enough room. Everything's in focus. Yeah, this feels like, it feels like very straightforward. Somebody wants to admit their feelings. That's what I'm getting. Now, I'll try to read it in a minute for like career finances if some of you are not looking for love, because I know a lot of people are not. They're good where they are. But the way I'm reading this is that Ace of Swords, the Ace of Canes, it's like some sort of breakthrough, some sort of truth coming to light. It's some sort of new beginning. And you've also got the Fool here, the Child, which talks about the new beginning as well. And it feels like somebody is ready for a fresh start or a new beginning with you. With the 2 of Cups, with the Knight of Cups, the King of Wands here, and then the 7 of Pentacles. It feels like somebody's been patient for a while. And they could have been, I'm getting this energy of like somebody could have been holding back with that 7 of Pentacles. Like, I'm trying to be patient. I'm trying to do all the right things, say all the right things. I'm not gonna like rush in. There's not a rushing energy. But at the same time, they really want to be bold and daring with that King of Wands, right? So they want to come in, they want to tell you the truth about how they feel and how they want to be with you. So I do see that for a lot of you. You're going to get some sort of confession from someone. Again, it doesn't have to be a Leo. We've got Pisces here too, as well as the Aquarius Aries energy with the Fool. But the way I'm seeing this is it's just somebody who is going to make a bold move, because the King of Wands is so bold. He is not afraid to like step up and step out. He is not afraid to be seen or heard. He's just like, you know what, I'll buy my time, but when I'm ready to do something, I'm going to do it. I'm going to take that leap of faith with the Fool here, and I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to spill my guts. I'm going to offer my cup of love. I'm going to tell you how I feel and hope that we can be together. So there is some sort of breakthrough that is happening for you and another person who has been biting their tongue, holding back. And for a lot of you, this person really wants this to be successful. I think they're really worried, honestly. It feels like, and it could be why they've held off, but it feels like they've been worried that something might not work out, or that you might reject them. Yeah, it just feels like they have a very determined energy, and they try to be logical about this for a while, and patient, and they just don't want to do that anymore. They want to kind of, like, I don't know how to describe it, like step into their power. That's probably not the best way to describe it, but that's what it feels like. I feel like they've been kind of worried at night, up at night, losing some sleep, thinking, oh, this may not go well, this may not go how I want it to go, but I have to say something with that Ace of Swords. I have to, I have to tell this person how I feel. And like I told pile number 1, it is cuffing season. People like to have dates around the holidays, especially Christmas and New Year's. So it could be that this person really, they're like, this is the perfect time. If you've been dating them for a while, maybe they want to introduce you to the family. But it feels just, if not, it just feels like this is the perfect time for them to come in at the holidays and, try to be victorious. Let's put it that way. They really want to be successful. I think they're going to finally make some sort of judgment call, and they're just really hopeful. It's like kind of like a wish that they have, that they want this to work out with you. So, for others of you who are not looking for love, I do feel like you're going to have a breakthrough with something. Now, this could be an idea that you have with the Ace of Swords and Ace of Canes. It could be some sort of breakthrough that you have where there's something that you love to do and you want to really go after it. I feel like for a lot of you, you're just going to have to be bold and kind of make this first move with the King of Wands and the Fool here. Because I feel like you've been patient long enough. You've kind of planted certain seeds, and you've waited to harvest those seeds. You waited for them to grow into something, right? That's what the Seven of Pentacles is all about. And then you have to wait for the right time to, harvest them, to reap the rewards, the fruits of your labor. And I feel like this month, December, is going to be the time where you just go for it. And again, this could be sparked by some sort of idea that you have, but I feel like it's going to create this sort of breakthrough for you. But it feels like this waiting energy. You can even see here on the Fool card, the child. The child's waiting. Waiting for Santa to show up, right? Waiting for something good to happen, right? And you can actually, the King of Wands is waiting too. And the interesting part is this fireplace does not have fire in it, and this one is lit. So I feel like there's something that you are really passionate about, this King of Wands. Something that makes you very happy. But it's like, you've probably heard this quote, and I just saw it again the other day, where basically you can sit around and wait for something to happen, or you can make that change yourself. It's kind of like dreaming isn't doing. You can sit around and daydream all you want, but that's not going to accomplish anything, is it? So it's almost this energy of you're ready to put yourself out there. That bold energy with the King of Wands. You're ready to put yourself out there. For some of you, you could be trying to go into business with someone with that Two of Cups. If not, it could just be there's this mutual, if you put yourself out there, it's like a mutual thing where people really love and respect you for what you do. Because they can tell that you love what you do with that Nine of Cups. So, with that said, let's go ahead and get your Oracle card. What is pile number 2's Oracle for December, Spirit? What's pile number 2's Oracle for December? What is pile number 2's oracle for December, Spirit? Okay. And we've got, oh great, light. Card number 20. So, hope is but a word casting the unseen. Let there be light where light is but a dream. What did I just say about dreaming isn't doing? Oh my god. And I just called out the light in the fireplace. I'm freaked out. Whatever. You know what? Let me get the book and read. That's so crazy. Wow. Oh. And I'm not even joking. When I opened the book, this is what it landed on. The hearth, I guess is how you pronounce it. Yeah. So there's something about light. Okay. Oh, it's close. If there's one thing you should know about Yule, it's light. The entire celebration of Yule is an honoring of faith in warmer days to come. There is always light after darkness, and spring will always come after winter. No matter how difficult your situation, know that things will work out. Light is a dynamic card, and when you have drawn it, you can expect an increase in your energy. You are feeling more confident these days, and you're likely to see an increase in your motivation and overall vitality. There is a happy card. This is a happy card and a positive sign of success. Pulling the light card is like getting a big yes from the universe. You can expect a positive resolution when this card comes to a reading. Additionally, pulling light is a sign of abundance and increase in all areas of your life. You may see an increase in your finances, such as a raise or an unexpected financial windfall. In love, this card is a positive sign of new love. Woo! What did I say? Somebody's gonna come around. Or marriage. Whoa, that would be nice around the holidays, right? You might receive a promising job offer or clarity in a job change when it comes to career. Clarity, the Ace of Swords. Yes. Something positive is on its way when light shines in your reading. When light shines on your reading. Sorry about that. I also want to point out that the number here, the page number is 77. So I always see that as like a, I think it's 777 for the jackpot. Like winning big. And it did say that more abundance is going to be coming into your life. And I feel like that's because you're going to be doing what you love, pile number 2. So, yeah, and it's funny because earlier when I was talking about the fireplace, I heard light a fire under your ass. And I didn't want to say that. But now that I've read the light and then I've pointed that out about the fireplace, the hearth, yeah, it was a weird coincidence. So maybe somebody needed to hear that. Maybe somebody's been saying, I really need to get moving on something, and this is exactly what you needed to hear. So, pile number 2, that is your reading. Those are your messages for the month of December. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And please subscribe because I've got, like I said, I've got that tarot mist going on for the month of December, and I'd love for you to stick around for that. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Hello, pile number 3. Let's go ahead and jump right into your reading and see what messages are going to come out for you for the month of December. Again, I'm going to be using the Yuletide Tarot. I love this deck. As well as Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle. Also love that deck. I only get to use them basically around December every year, and that's it. I told the other piles that I am doing what's called tarot mists this year, and basically what that is kind of like Vlogmas. It's just an idea I had. Vlogmas, but instead of vlogging myself, I'm just doing like a different theme each day for tarot, starting December 1st and going all the way through to December 25th for Christmas. And so I hope you will stick around for that. And it should be interesting. I've never seen anybody do it. So yeah, hopefully you'll subscribe and stick around for that. But let's see what messages come out for you for the month of December. Spirit, what messages do you have for pile number 3 for the month of December? What do they need to know? Whoa, okay. How many is this? I think I need, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need one more, please, Spirit. One more, please. There we go. Well, we got 2 more. You got a bonus card. That's fine. Alright, first up, we've got the 7 of Canes, which is the 7 of Swords. Then we've got Father Christmas, which is the Hermit in this deck. We've got Balance, which is Temperance. We've got the 8 of Canes, or 8 of Swords. 7 and 8, okay. We've got the World. So that is, it's always Saturn energy to me, so that would be like Capricorn, but it's also like fixed sign energy, so Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus energy. And if I didn't say it, Virgo energy for the Hermit. Then these two came out together. We've got the Sun, Leo energy. And then we've got King of Canes, or King of Swords, which is Aquarius energy. So heavy fixed energy in this reading. Can you see all that? I think you can see it. Make sure everything is in focus. So, okay, pile number 3. For the month of December, I feel like a lot of you have been really, with the like 8 of Swords and the Hermit here, it's interesting. It feels like a lot of you have been in Hermit mode, or been like in your head about something. There's something about a blockage here, and I'm not sure what that's about. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna find out what that's about. Some of you could just feel closed off, like you're not as social as usual. I'm getting that message for somebody. It's interesting because all these cards look dark to me. Like, they just seem dark. And then you got the Sun here. Like, the Sun's popping up finally on the horizon. Some of you could have gone through kind of like a dark night of the soul, is what it feels like. Where you just, it's just an energy, how do I explain this? It's just like where you just didn't want to deal with anybody. I don't know how else to explain it. Where you just were kind of feeling closed off. Maybe you didn't feel like things were balanced out for you. For others of you, because of this card having the time on there, it's a balance of like your actual time, like time management skills. Like, you have so much going on, it feels like there's not enough time in the day for you. And I had just seen 4:44 on the timer when I was doing this. So there could be something around your stability, around your home. Again, something where you have been kind of closed off or stuck at home. Maybe some of you work from home remotely, but there's something about time management, needing to find a balance between like maybe like work and personal life, or something here. I feel like all of that is going to finally balance out though in the month of December, because we do have the World here, which talks about cycles coming to an end, some sort of completion, an ending, achievement, accomplishment. Yeah, it's like finally you're going to be getting out of your head. You're going to be kind of getting out of your own way. And it's like you're going to be happy about the way this turns out. I feel like a lot of you have been... There's a lot of like mental energy that's coming through, where it's just like, because we've got the 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords, the King of Swords. But anyway, it just feels like you're going to end up breaking away from that. You're going to get out of your own way in the month of December. I feel like some of you might be taking a leap of faith on something. Some of you could have been worried about, this is a tough energy. Some of you could have been worried about like bills, how you're going to pay for people's Christmas. Maybe your financial situation hasn't been great and you've been kind of like penny pinching. I'm getting the 4 of Pentacles with that. But I'm also getting kind of like the 10 of Wands energy. Like something's been a heavy burden and you just haven't figured out how to manage your resources wisely almost. Again, back to the balancing out time time and energy. So I feel like a lot of you have been strategic with this Seven of Swords. It's like trying to figure out how you're going to pay for this and still afford that. That's the energy I'm getting. I feel like, again, in the month of December, something's going to shift. Something's going to change. You're not going to be stuck in your head. You're not going to have sleepless nights worrying about how you're going to pay bills, how you're going to buy people's Christmas. Could be your kids' Christmas is what I'm hearing. We do have the sun here with children. So, yeah, there could be something here about trying to find some sort of balance to make sure that December goes off without a hitch for the people in your life. That's what I'm getting. It almost feels like you're kind of trying to manifest that into existence. I think the easiest way to do that is to act as if you already have in your mind, not in the physical reality, but in the 3D, in your mind, you have to break away from those negative limiting beliefs and actually think as if you already have what you want. So if you're, let's say you want money, instead of saying, oh God, I'm so broke, I can't afford anything, you have to switch it up and say, I'm so rich, I'm so glad I don't have to look at price tags anymore. Like, I'm so wealthy. You know, money comes to me out of nowhere. I'm just a money magnet. I'm always receiving money out of the blue. And you just stay in that sort of state of mind, in that mindset. And eventually that's what happens. That's the gist of manifestation. That's how it works. So for a lot of you, it could be that you're trying to manifest an ending to a lot of your problems, is what I'm hearing. But I feel like a lot of you don't know how you're going to do that. I do feel like things are going to shift pretty quickly for you, though, in the month of December, for the sun to come out after all these dark cards. And I feel like you're going to find a way. There's going to be some sort of way to bring this cycle, this tough cycle, to a close. The karma's paid off, debt's done, you know, whatever that karmic debt was, and whatever lessons you had to learn. Nobody wants to hear that, do they? I don't want to hear that. And I feel like the time of lack in your life, the time of hardship, of feeling left out in the cold, I feel like those days are over. Those days are numbered for you. Pile number 3. I feel like you're going to be shifting into a more prosperous season, and I think 2025 is going to be a good time for you, if I'm going to be honest. But I feel like it's all about whether or not you change your mind, you change your mindset, and you start shifting into a more positive mentality, I guess. I think it's going to be a time for you to do away with those negative thoughts and really change your reality, change your life in a lot of ways. But again, you're going to have to find that balance in your life. And for a lot of people, that's going to be different for everyone, whatever that balance is. For me as a reader, seeing this, again, with the time stuff here, it's all about, like, time management. For this deck, anyway. For just a regular temperance card, it'd be about finding moderation in your life. How can you, let's say if it's, like, finances. How can you keep paying off some debts and still have money left over? Is there a way you can do that? I know it's hard in this economy and stuff, but for others of you, it's like if you work a lot and you struggle with having a personal life because you work all the time. Is there a way to balance that out? I just saw 11:11 on the timer. So, it's just stuff like that. It's going to be different for everyone, like I said, but that's the gist when I see that temperance. But it's going to require you to get out of your own way, get out of your head. I feel like there's something here again that you have to be strategic about with that Seven of Swords. But I feel like you're going to come out okay on the other end. I really and truly do. For the month of December. I feel like, you've got the sun here, the happiest card in the deck, sun's shining, you're going to be fine. Okay, Spirit, what oracle card do you have for pile number 3 so we can finish off this reading? We've got 2. Okay. First up is Cold Moon, card number 6. So this says, take with thy the drearest of moments. Release me for their tongue and nourish me with light. Okay. And then we've got snow, card number 33. I don't know what it is with the numbers in your reading, but like me seeing 444, 1111, you got 33, but maybe angel numbers are significant to you in some way. Okay, for snow it says, there is beauty in the divine that settles on thy flesh, a magical enchantment bestowed in purity. Okay, let me get the book and we can read from this and see what it has to say. Okay, for cold moon, the cold moon is a full moon that occurs in December. Like all full moons, it represents illumination and brings clarity to things that have remained hidden. There's that hermit energy, right? As I said, there's something there about being closed off, being, you know, it's like an energy of being, unsocial. Having a full understanding of your situation allows you to release what has held you back and see resources you may have missed otherwise. There's that 8 of Swords, 7 of Swords energy. Now is not the time to give up. There is support and help for you. The cold moon is shining on your spread, guiding you to see how many resources you have, and that's exactly what the 7 of Swords is. You may have to look in unexpected places that perhaps have escaped your notice until now, or you may need a change in perspective. You could be focused on what's wrong rather than seeing the additional pathways to success that are available to you now. Again, seeing what's wrong, 8 of Swords. That's exactly what I was saying. It's like changing your mindset. Now, I used the example of money, for instance. Instead of saying, oh, I'm broke all the time, you change your mindset and say, I'm rich as hell. I'm so wealthy, or whatever, however you speak. And you can do that for anything. And eventually your mind shifts. Your beliefs and assumptions, they change, and so does your reality, because it has to reflect back to you your beliefs and assumptions. So if you start changing your mind, then you're going to change your life, essentially. Okay, for snow, how beautiful is a white winter Christmas. It's as if the heavens cover the world in a blanket of purity and blessings. The air seems fresher, everything looks brighter and cleaner. When snow falls, it feels like drops of wisdom are falling from the cosmos. Each flurry offers a chance to connect with the divine for wisdom and guidance. Water has long been associated with access to the spiritual realms, and snow's healing properties are similar. But water can be overwhelming, chaotic, a massive force. Snow is soft, pure, and gently whispers, allowing its healing to settle lightly upon you rather than being overwhelmed by an enormous flood. Snow is falling in your spread as a reminder to soften. There is no need to know everything at once, nor is there any reason to rush. Allow things to gently come to you over time. Operating from a place of force is when mistakes happen, or worse, you can end up running over everything and everyone in your path, causing more obstacles, heartache, and disruptions. Snow reminds you that force breaks more than it creates. Be gentle as you move ahead and trust that all will be revealed in due time. Woo! Okay, pile number 3, that is all of the messages I have for you. Please consider subscribing, because like I said, I've got tarot myths coming out starting December 1st all the way through the 25th. I hope you'll stick around for that. And yeah, I hope something in this reading resonated. If it did, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you for watching.